I would, I would agree to the fact that there is a big disparity between the rich and the poor. But then I've always believed in positivity, and whatever you are dependent, you are responsible for the situation that you are in. And I just feel just because everybody around, feel that they are not in the right situation, they are poor, and there's no way they can get out of it. I do not think so you need to go with that negative feel. I think, if you're good at something, you work hard towards it, you look at it positively, you portray yourself in the right light, there's definitely a way that you're going to get out of that situation and start climbing up the ladder. A lot depends on you personally. I can talk about India, where there is a huge corporate India as well, but there's also tons of people who have their own businesses. There's a lot of professionals who can do work on their own. And if you're talented and you have the skills, the right skills, which is applicable for lots of things that is relevant today, there's definitely you can change your life and you can progress ahead.
Mulla, what do you make of what you've heard so far? Mala, can you hear us? I think we've lost.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I want to react to Anjali's statement. I really understand. I think I understand her optimism about life, and I think maybe because we live in two separate parts of the world, and so although we are both developing countries, there is a great difference between India and Cameroon. So when you talk of the opportunities in life and all the other good things that come with life, you can be relating to both countries. They are two different countries. In Cameroon, for example, you won't be able to say to determine the future, like to say, all right, I graduate from the university and then I get a job and then I'm able to provide for my family. You can't say that. So many people are jobless, and many youths can't even think of the future. So I think it's a question of the reality in the field.
Okay, Mala Tabo in Cameroon. I'm going to stop you there, Mala, because we do have lots of other people and lots of other points we want to get to. Imanga in Lusaka in Zambia writes this on our Facebook page. Poverty only ends where education is a priority and where leaders have the heart for genuine change. We're also going to talk now to Virginia, who joins us from Sierra Leone. Virginia, you're in Sierra Leone. Our sister radio program is going to be talking to you a little later as well. How much money do you have, or how much money can you earn every day or every week, say?
Well, normally when after trading, I have 70,000 leons and 10,000 leons. I make it as a profit to take care of myself and my children at home.
And how do you earn that money? How do you manage to get that money to stretch in the directions that you need it to go?
The money I got it by doing my little business, where I start near the gates by the school. Every day I prepare food for little children, for them to have nice food, for them to eat. So I prepare them and have that money every day. So at the end of the week, I'm ready to get up 50,000 for the week.
I'm interested, Virginia, because the people we've been talking to so far today are basically saying the same thing, which is if you work hard, if you apply yourself, you can go from being poor, not maybe to being very rich, but certainly to having more money than you have at the moment. Is that your feeling? Is that your belief? Is that your dream?
Well, I will not be able to live with this kind of situation because things are very hard in Sierra Leone now for us to live. So that money, I can always manage them to survive now for the day. For the little we can have, me and my children and my husband at home. Then even the side that we are staying is just a little room that we have for us to live, which we almost pay a month of 50,000 leon as an house rent.
Virginia, we have Anjali on the line from Delhi. She's doing really rather well. We also have Richard. He's in New York. He's done well. He's maybe not now doing as well as he used to do, perhaps, given what he's told us just in the past few minutes. Are there any particular questions you would like to ask them?
Okay. I will try my little best to know what to do, what to put in place in terms of everything. Yeah.
I think we got a sense of what Virginia was asking there. Let's put that to Anjali Kapoor in Delhi. Basically, how do you do it? I mean, from where you are, Anjali, you employ people. I'm assuming you employ people on minimum wage, but the situation that Virginia is in Sierra Leone is a lot worse than being just on minimum wage.
Every country has its problems and issues, and you got to tackle in a different way. There's lots of poverty even in India, and the biggest problem that we are facing here is the population explosion. People below poverty line. All I can say is I'm involved in a lot of charities, and when we say that we have over 700 people working for us, I have made sure about 200 to 300 people are below poverty line who I can kind of give them employment and make sure that they kind of, even if they haven't learned any skill, I kind of teach them and, then use their being in helping us in our factory. We do a lot of, we need a lot of skilled labor in the embroideries that we do. And this particular line doesn't need just education. It needs a lot of talent in your hand. And if you kind of give them the right guidelines and you tell them, well, this is what you have to do and this is how you could make a livelihood for yourself, they are happy, we are happy, and I just feel that I've gained a lot in life, and it's time to pay back to the society. It's time for me to give a little contribution so that I can make a better life for them.
Okay, one hit on Facebook from David Sankey. Just interrupt you, Anjali, there. What's that I heard, says David on Facebook. 70 million Americans can't afford to eat and they rely on food aid. Surely that's worse than the third world, some superpower. Send us an email, worldhaveyoursay@bbc.com, or post a comment or a question on the blog, same name, worldhaveyoursay.com. Richard